Okay, super cold today. It's almost minus 20 with the wind chill, and I thought I'd do a quick video on what is in my winter bushcraft kit. So stick around. I'll pull the gear out and I'll show you what I bring with me for both a day hike and if I need to do an impromptu overnight. So the kit always starts with the pack. This is a brand new backpack that I picked up for 2019. For the past few years, I've sort of been searching for that, be-all, end-all backpack, and this is the one I settled on. This is High Range Outdoors, which is an Australian-owned company. This is called the MR40, which stands for Mid-Range 40. I've got everything in this pack for anywhere from a couple of hours out to a couple of days out in the bush. All right. Obviously, you need a water container or a canteen. This is the Heavy Cover Inc. Canteen Cook Set. The reason why I don't have plastic is because I could actually, if I need to in emergency, heat this canteen up. I've mentioned this in other videos as well. I could heat the entire canteen up, keep my body warm if I absolutely had to. You can't do that with plastic or Nalgene. So that's the canteen. For knives, I like to have one big knife here. This is actually my custom knife. And I like to have a little mid-sized knife here. This is my Hella Tamagami. The axe I've already had out this morning. And this is the Agua Canyon Inc. Boreal 21 saw. And now we'll get into the actual contents of the pack itself. So opening up the pack. Watch out, Chevy, watch out. Got a little diary here that I keep notes with. Got my baffin mitts. Got my leather gloves here when I'm actually need to do some work so I don't damage the mitts. Fully loaded tinder pouch with a bunch of different natural tinders. I've got a charger here for to keep my batteries alive, and I'm definitely going to need that today because they're draining fast. This is my possibles pouch. It's got everything in here from the lid to my canteen, Leatherman multi-tool, got some fat wood, a variety of matches, match books, fat rope stick fire starter, fat rope stick wax wood, basically everything that a possible pouch should have, which is just everything but the kitchen sink. Got that here. This is when we start getting into overnights here. I've got my Sea to Summit sleeping bag. I've got a, what is this, Thermarest heat seat. My wife actually got me this once, and this is just awesome just to kneel on or sit on, and I'm definitely going to do that today. And we've got our fire kit, just an assortment of ferro rods, lighter, matches. This is the firesteel.com Gobspark Armageddon. So far I have not used or found a better fire steel than this. So that's it for inside, and now I've just got a couple of items here that I just always keep in the pack regardless, which are more on the emergency side, so we'll pull those out as well. So now for some of the extended stay or emergency kit. I've got my Life Straw here. I alternate between Life Straw and Sawyer Mini as far as portable water filters. Today it just happens to be this one. This is basically what a 1 to 4 day first aid kit here from Ultralight. What is this? Adventure Medical Kits, sorry. So you always have to have the first aid. Got an This is one, I think it's a dollar store emergency camping shelter. Don't knock it, right? It's an emergency shelter for a reason. If I had to use it, I'd use it. And I'd pray to God that it works. And I also have here another, this is from SOL, Survive Outdoors Longer. This is an emergency shelter kit as well. So in an absolute emergency, if I just came out for the day and oops, you know, something's gone wrong, I've got the cold weather sleeping bag, the emergency shelter. I could throw this reflective material over myself as well and stay nice and warm and dry in a pinch. And I've got here an SOL survival poncho. I did forget my axe. A lot of you are probably thinking this guy doesn't use an axe. This is actually a hatchet. This is the Husqvarna hatchet, but I do alternate, you know, depending on my mood or what particular trip I'm in for. I alternate between hatchet and full-size axe. So again, we've got the pack, which is the High Range Outdoors MR40. Got the axe. Got a charger here to keep the batteries from dying. Leather gloves from when I'm actually working. The Thermarest heat seat. We've got here the life straw, the saw, sleeping bag. Got two different emergency shelters, an emergency poncho, first aid kit, which everybody should have, obviously. And over here, got the tinder pouch, both of our knives, the canteen and cook set, possibles pouch, winter gloves. And if you're looking for a pair of winter gloves, these are absolutely incredible. They're the warmest and most comfortable gloves I've ever used. And just a little bit of a notepad here. Keep notes if I come across a plant or something I want to identify. And that's basically the entire kit. I hope you enjoyed. If you're just getting into bushcraft or winter tripping, I'd love to hear from you in the comments to let you know if any of this was useful. And if you've been a seasoned vet and you're winter camping, you know, all your life or out in the bush in the winter, drop me a comment and just let me know what kit you have that differs from mine, or what additions you would make, or what kit we share in common. Cheers.